What is up there, beautiful people, and welcome to another edition of Just Trending News. So, today we're speaking everything that's related to South Africa's plan to hike VAT or VAT to 17%. So, I'm going to be reading from an article by Business Tech. It says National Treasury's plan to increase the value added tax on South Africa has been thwarted in an unprecedented move that shocked markets on Wednesday. Cabinet cancelled the scheduled 2025 budget speech and postponed it to 12 March. The main driving force behind the cancellation is a big fight within the Government of National Unity, the GNU, over proposed tax changes within the budget. Specifically, a proposed to hike VAT by 2 percentage points drew wide criticism. According to a document from the South African Revenue Services SARS website over the proposed tax changes, the Treasury outlined its plan to increase VAT from 15% to 17%. So this would have taken effect from 1 April 2025. Okay, so I just want to go over to Twitter and to read some of the tweets that people have been tweeting regarding the situation, which I believe is absolute madness. So the first person says, under Cyril Ramaphosa, VAT increased from 14% to 15%. Now they want to increase it to 17%. This is caused by the huge debt that government has since he took office. They are unable to generate enough revenue to fund operations of the state. They are now squeezing everyone, especially the poor, to maintain the country. I don't know what more to do. South Africans need to see in order to see the sky must go. 7 years in power and he has delivered nothing. Another person says, next elections we need to ensure that we give ANC 17% for thinking they can increase the VAT to 17% so they can feel the pain we should have felt for the increase. Another person says, Gonje, what was VAT increased? Wasn't VAT increased from 17% to 15%? 2018, right? And it was meant to be a temporary measure to fund a gap while the economy recovered, which never happened, and therefore VAT never reverted. Now they want to take it to 17% by Dagwa. Okay, I'm going to be reading from one last person. It says foreign spaza shops are taking away money from our country, and we've been complaining about it for the longest time. Instead of taxing them, they want us to pay 17% VAT. Okay. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, they're planning to increase, or were rather planning to increase VAT to 17%. That has now been halted because obviously the GNU is in squabbles over this. And I'm so happy that we actually have parties that are opposing this because unemployment is already incredibly high in South Africa. The economy is not doing that well. People are not living that well. People are literally living hand to mouth, and you want to increase VAT to 17% while we have foreign owned businesses that are operating in South Africa tax free, mind you. Honestly, this is absolute madness. I also just wanted to point out that the Minister of Finance in South Africa actually had a hot mic, excuse me. I believe it was yesterday during a briefing where he was seen to be speaking about. The commissioner of SARS, I think his name is Edward Kisveta. Hopefully, I said that correctly. But basically, he was saying something which sounded along the lines of he needs to go, or when is he leaving? And they were also speaking about the fact that he has rejected 3.5, or that they were going to offer him 2.5, which is absolute madness because nobody actually knows what the three was speaking about when they uttered those utterances. But, anyways, tell me about what you think about this in the comment section, and I will see you in my next upload.